still steer clean. Old roads fade out like a half-lost dream. Fresh steps echo with a timeless gleam. Ship in the gray, pushing upstream. Fog creeping low on an empty lane. Fresh on the grind, but I hold my aim. Old-fashioned soul with a modern flame. Ship on the water with a timeless name. On the road when the mist rolls in. Fresh mind steady with a heart set grin. Old-fashioned heart, but a brand new spin. Ship through the fog and I never give in. Road bend sharp when the night gets pale. Fresh instincts guide through the dragging veil. Old rules break when the truth prevail. Ship in the storm with an iron sail. Clouded path, but I still move free. Fresh breath cutting through what I can't see. Always whisper, but won't hold me. Ship through the dark like prophecy. Oh, fog gets thick, but the beats stay loud. Fresh like the moment when I dodge the crowd. Old shadows drift like a dying cloud. Ship on the rise, feeling ocean proud. Fog on the lane, but the beat goes wide. Fresh grit leaning on the things inside. Old-fashioned rules never let me ride. Ship on the waves where the truth won't hide. Fresh roads rise when the fog gets thick. Old-fashioned dreams, but the moves stay quick. Ship in the hay, still riding the kick. Past washed away, but the future sticks. Road so long, but the feet don't quit. Fresh thoughts carve where the doubts once sit. Old-fashioned pain, but I outgrow it. Ship on the tide with the perfect fit. New day rising on a silver road. Fresh from the pressure of a heavy load. Old tales crumble when the flow explodes. Ship in the storm, but it never erodes. Fog waves curling like a ghost in flight. Fresh heart burning in the cold midnight. Old maps fail, but my aim stays tight. Ship through the dark, never losing sight. Fog can blur, but it won't define. Fresh roads live in the bars I design. Old paths fade with the passing time. Ship sailing forward, my fate, my spine. Fog on the map, but I carve my slide. Fresh moves forming what the world forgot. Old-fashioned pride in the lines I jive. Ship in the gale, still holding the plot. Road turns rough when the stakes run deep. Fresh resolve when I lack some sleep. Old habits whisper, but they can't keep. Ship on the swell where the angles steep. Every mile shaking off the dust. Fresh beats born from a grounded trust. Old roads crack, but adjust or bust. Ship in the haze with the glowing thrust. Fog rising up like a curtain fall. Fresh steps warm in a world so cold. Old-fashioned rhythm in the bars I mold. Ship through the gray with the tale untold. Fog so thick, but the road feels right. Fresh is the dawn after long cold nights. Old-fashioned courage in the truth I write. Ship in the dark with the fearless light. Fog lifts slow and the sky turns gold. Fresh horizons pull as the stories unfold. Old-fashioned heart, but a will so bold. Ship on the rise through the world untold. Road still calling with the rumbling sound. Fresh dreams sparking from the lost and found. Old voices fade when the truth is found. Ship in the mist, but it's ocean bound. And I rip through the mist like a sudden spark. Fresh bars echo when the hillside's dark. Old roads fade, but I leave my mark. Ship on the tide with a steady arc. Fog on the edge, but the will feels strong. Fresh patience humming through the night so long. Always crumble when the vibes go wrong. Ship on the wave, steady bold, lifelong. Fog behind me, but it taught me well. Fresh roads rising where the old ones fell. Old-fashioned grit in the tales I tell. Ship through the dusk with the ringing bell. Road opens wide as the dust breaks clear. Fresh breath growing from a vanished fear. Old-fashioned pride in the craft I steer. Ship through the fog with the new frontier. On a road rebuilt from the life I chose. Fresh breath rising from the fear I froze. Old ways whisper, but the new one grows. Ship past the fog where the sunrise glows. On the road when the mist rolls in. Fresh mind steady with a heart set grin. Old-fashioned heart, but see.